Hey everybody, it's Mr. Deisler here, and today I'm going to show you how I break down a pallet and create the Christmas trees I've been making here at school. A couple of things that I use. I have been using pry bar and hammer. Very loud, but it works. And you peel off these boards, and I got this animal here. This thing is amazing. I got it for 50 bucks on Amazon, and what it does is it pries these boards off very nice. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna start on the back side of the pallet and pull all of these boards off of the back side of the pallet, and then I'll flip it over. So I pried off everything on the back side. And you wanna make sure that you wear eye protection. Sometimes some of these nails, when you're trying to pry them off, the heads will pop off depending on how rusty they are. And so you want to definitely make sure you have eye protection on. And the ones that do pop off, you just hammer back down in place. Then on the other side, when you flip it over, you want to make sure that you take the bottom piece off. What this is going to become is that's going to become the base of your tree. And what we're going to do is we're going to take a ruler and come down here and measure out where we want our tree to be. And make some lines. You can see where I've drawn my lines in the shape of a tree. What I'm going to use is my Sawzall to cut it down. When I use the Sawzall to cut it down, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut along these lines here, but I'm also going to cut over here and take this off along this edge as well. What these are going to become are these going to become the feet as I cut them down. So here we go. Let me cut those down. Basic tree. So my next phase in finishing this up is what I'm going to do is I'm going to make sure that all of these leaves of the tree are tight and hammered down. I'm also going to take my brad nailer and I'm going to pop a few more nails into the trees just to keep them steady. I'm going to give them a quick sand over just to make sure that there's no rough edges. Now the fun part always comes looking back through this mess for potential feet. This pallet did not get cut exactly the way I had planned. So I'm gonna try and makeshift some feet out of these 4 pieces here. Okay, so I have these 4 pieces that I'm gonna use as the feet, but what I'm gonna do first, these are gonna be easy to trim down. These not so much. I hit these pretty good. So I'm gonna rip these down real quick and I will be right back over here. Okay, I ripped those down. Now that they are where I want them, I'm going to even them out, kind of make them look a little bit better here. these. 4 feet. Let's put them on our tree. Okay, so I have the 4 feet here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna kind of do like a crisscrossing pattern on the bottom here, and I'm gonna guess at approximately where this is gonna be. I've used a clamp before. Clamp this on and then nail it in there, but it's not overly necessary. So long as when you're holding it here, you are aware of where the nail is going when you pop in the brad nail. Because the last thing that you want is for that nail to go through your finger. And then I'll take a smaller one, I'll put it down over on this side. And then from here is kind of where I would flip this over, finish it up. Take your last one here. And there's your tree in its rustic glory.